Something insane is happening with Palantir. And this move happened right under our noses. Nobody noticed this. This is the highest risk we've ever had. The company's stock is showing crazy numbers, and this could make millionaires. But what am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Over the weekend, Palantir did something that's rare to see. Its trading volume has been going crazy, and it's making people excited for the upcoming trading session. This is after the fact that some people and even well-known critics and analysts are saying that Palantir is overpriced. But they've just been proved wrong. This recent Palantir's movement has just created the biggest buzz in the tech world, and everyone is looking at them. So, what exactly happened? Palantir had an extraordinary close at over $37 recently, and here's what makes that crazy. It was paired with a massive trading volume of 449 million shares. And if you compare this number to Palantir's average of just 52 million, you'll understand why people went crazy over this. This enormous spike in volume signals something big happening over the weekend. When a stock like Palantir sees such a high volume, it's more than just typical trading. It shows heightened interest from investors. So why did Palantir close so high after a huge run? It's all about demand and the buzz surrounding the company. Aside from its price, the company has also been quietly performing really well. And this is what happens when people finally realize a company's worth. More people rush to buy shares. And as the demand grows, the stock price shoots up. It's like an auction where everyone is bidding higher, trying to grab something valuable before it's too late. The more people want a piece of the action, the higher the price goes. Now, here's what's even more exciting. This increased volume hints that something big could be unfolding soon. Some of this activity could be driven by expectations of news or developments over the weekend. Traders and investors might be anticipating announcements, partnerships, or other events that could have a major impact on the company's future. But even if Palantir won't announce any news about their company regarding any new contracts closed, their movement is still justifiable. With such high trading activity, it's clear that people are positioning themselves. They're either to ride the momentum or to get ahead of what's coming next. Now, let's break down why such high volume can affect a stock like Palantir in two ways: the good and the bad. After all, we need to be logical in looking at this. And every movement of a stock will always tell both good and bad things. First, let's look at the positive side. High volume typically means increased interest in the stock. More people buying and selling means the stock is getting a lot of attention, which can be good for its image. Investors might view this as a sign of confidence, leading to more people wanting to buy in. It's like when a restaurant is packed with customers. You start to think it must be good, so you want to check it out too. Even those who are very strict when it comes to choosing the stock to look at could now be interested in Palantir. A surge in volume often leads to higher stock prices, as we saw here, and it's getting people excited. Why so? Well, it shows that more people are willing to pay a higher price for Palantir, which pushes the value of the stock up. This increase in value can also attract institutional investors who like to see liquidity. These large funds may want to get in on the action if they see others doing the same. It's like a snowball effect. The bigger it gets, the more it attracts attention and momentum. Imagine how high Palantir's price could get, especially if their growth continues to be like this for quite some time. This massive interest could even push Palantir to new highs. The excitement around the stock right now could carry over into the next trading week. Investors who see the stock rising so fast might want to jump in, which could drive the price even higher. This explosive growth could lead Palantir to perform exceptionally well when the market opens next week. But hold your horses. This news isn't all rainbows and butterflies. We all know that the higher the potential reward, the scarier its downside could get. High trading volume doesn't always mean good news. So, what could be the bad news? Sometimes a spike in volume can signal instability. It could indicate that people are buying and selling rapidly, trying to make quick profits. And if this is what's happening to Palantir, then it could be scary. This kind of behavior is like a fire that burns bright, but can burn out quickly. If too many people are looking to make a quick buck, the stock could become volatile and unpredictable. And some people might even get stuck at the top of Palantir. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Palantir's explosive growth could also be concerning because it might not be sustainable. Just like a balloon that's been inflated too much, a stock can only go up so far before it risks popping. If investors feel the price has risen too fast, too soon, they might start selling to lock in profits. This could lead to a sharp drop in the stock price. High volume might mean more volatility, with swings in price that could scare off some investors. especially those who want more stocks that are stable and more predictable. Another thing to keep in mind is that high volume could be a sign of speculative trading. This happens when investors are driven by rumors or short-term news rather than the company's long-term value. If people are buying based on speculation, the stock might shoot up temporarily, but could fall just as fast once the hype dies down. It's like a bubble that can burst when reality sets in. In Palantir's case, this weekend's developments could be driving speculative buying. This may not be the case, but let's say it is for now. If whatever news or event that's expected over the weekend doesn't live up to the hype, the stock could face a sudden sell-off when the market opens next week. Investors might decide that the stock isn't worth the inflated price and rush to sell. This is why high volume can sometimes be a double-edged sword. It is up for you to decide whether or not the reason for Palantir's crazy movement is based on news that's going to hold up to the hype or not. But whether it's going to hold up in the long run or not, what's coming next is going to be a bit insane. What happened during the after-hours trading could very well happen again when trading is open to the mass public again. This is why a lot of people are anticipating this upcoming week's trading. Looking ahead, Palantir's explosive growth could carry on. The momentum from this massive spike in volume could propel the stock even higher when the market opens. If Palantir does announce something big over the weekend, like a new partnership or a major deal, the excitement could push the stock to new levels. However, it's important to be cautious. If this surge in volume is mainly driven by speculation as mentioned earlier, we could see some big swings in price. Investors who are holding onto Palantir stock will be closely watching how the market reacts when trading resumes. If the price keeps going up, more people could be tempted to jump in, adding fuel to the fire. But if there's disappointment in the news, or if investors feel the stock is overvalued, there could be a sell-off, and the price could drop. However, lately, this doesn't happen with Palantir. They keep on winning. But we still need to be cautious. This is the nature of high-volume trading. It creates opportunities, but it also comes with risks. A stock can rise fast, but it can also fall just as quickly if sentiment changes. In the long run, Palantir's explosive growth this past week and its high trading volume could be a good sign. It shows that there's a lot of interest in the stock and that investors believe in the company's future. But as with any stock that's seen such rapid growth, there are risks involved. Just like a fast car on the highway, Palantir has the potential to speed ahead, but it also needs to watch out for bumps in the road. And here's what you need to remember. Investors should keep an eye on what happens over the weekend and be prepared for potential ups and downs when the market opens next week. All in all, this high trading volume could push Palantir to even greater heights. But it's important to stay grounded and remember that with big gains come big risks. The key will be how Palantir handles the expectations and whether it can continue to deliver strong results to back up its rising stock price. So what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.